All of you watching right now are so lucky that there's an episode today. Because Donkey Kong Bonanza is out. And I really should be playing that. But instead, I need to keep my 10,000 subscribers satiated with funny Fire Emblem content, instead of just playing the game where I'm a big silly monkey. Just kidding, I love you guys. But Donkey Kong Bonanza's got a monkey. I don't see this game having a monkey. They're just not comparable.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey! Welcome back to me reading the script and absolutely loving these characters for like 20 minutes. Kyra, today I present to you a dilemma. Well, gotta make a pause for dramatic effect. Alright, thanks for indulging me. So, answer me this, Kyra. But beware, your choice may have consequences. Oh, come on, show off. Just come out with it already. Lances or axes? Which do you hate the most? You realize you're asking an archer, right? Choose at random if you must. Just give me an answer. I'm hopelessly indecisive. Come on! I may have a little reward if you help me out here. I do love rewards. I'm assuming this is going to give me a weapon that's like a Slayer weapon against that type of enemy. So with that being thought, I have so many good axe users, I do not care about lances. I can handle a lance unit. Axes might be a little more difficult, so I'm gonna go with that one. Axes, huh? Axes are my favorite, you know? I love the power behind them. But don't worry, I won't take offense about it. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, even if it's wrong. So, mind telling me what this is all about? Why would I spoil the mystery like that? So, axes it is. I'll get back to you. Oh, can't wait to see what you're scheming this time, Hestia. I'll try not to disappoint. Now, as thanks for helping me with my conundrum, here you go, a little appetizer. It's a lot like that little hammer you carry. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a repair hammer. Tysius and I worked a little magic on this thing. This is a side project. I felt so attached to a weapon. Okay, yep. There we go. Okay. It's the sorcery. This is another hammer to repair any weapon I got. Okay. Magic fizz on a single use. Okay, yep, that's fine. Gimme. Gimme. So I don't have to do it. Please don't make me do it. It disgusts me. Maybe I'll make you do it. Just for fun. Ugh, some people. Alright. So I can keep using the maelstrom. Great! Kyra, do we have a stock of alcoholic beverages? Alcohol? I didn't think you were a drinker, Tysius. In fact, I still don't. Nobody who is used to drinking would call it alcoholic beverages. I've never dared to drink more than the odd cup, in Wolfrick's company. But I may need some alcohol in my system to give me courage. That sounds a little scary. What's going on, Tysius? Is there anything I can do? I'm on the verge of something great. Or greatly catastrophic. Could go either way. You can blame your friend in white for my inner turmoil. Look, Tysius, whatever it is, we're here for you, got it? You have no reason to be afraid, least of all of Apathy. Don't let it get to you. That's just how she operates. Thanks, Kyra. I appreciate the kind words. Soon, I shall have big news for you. Let's simply hope I'm able to peer into the abyss, without losing my balance and plummeting down. Are you sure you're alright, Tysius? We'll see. No, I'll see. You won't see shit. Alright. Okay, and then we go... We're gonna go see whatever the hell this is about. Dastards! Mongrels! Set me loose! I see she's enjoying her new accommodations. Not quite to your standard of luxury, is it? What have I done to deserve this lousy treatment? Lest you forgot, I am your ally! Pox on you all! Let me out! I know I'm in no place to be making requests, but relax. I'm not gonna make her sleep with supplies the entire journey. I just want to see her risk life and limb first. Make sure we have her loyalty. What manner of blabbering moron do you take me for? I am many things, but I do not turn away from a beneficial enterprise. We'll see about that. Go on, laugh it up. I shall wait patiently until your life depends on me, and then I'll be the one laughing. Now as for you. Jane, right? You seem like a decent enough gal. How come you endure her? Oh, why does anyone endure anyone? A multitude of reasons? I don't know, you tell me. Come on, you can talk to me. I'm not trying to be a jerk. What's wrong with a little small talk? I don't bite. She's filthy rich, so she pays as handsomely as she's... well, you know, she's rich. Is that all? Gold? You don't seem like the money-grubbing type to me. I don't I? Or maybe she's just, you know, very philanthropic. Secretly. She has a beautiful soul. A really, really beautiful soul. Gosh, I've never seen a soul so pretty in my life. What are you even talking about anymore? It's embarrassing, okay? Cut me some slack here. Oh, fine. If you're gonna be like that, I guess I'll just... Have you seen her? Eh? Well, yeah. Why? She's smoking hot. What? Yeah, okay. I know it's dumb, but that's it. I've had the biggest crush since I met her. Are you happy now? No? Well, join the club. Oh, that was brilliant, girls. An absolute masterpiece. Go on, don't be shy. This is just too entertaining. It beats most comedy plays I've seen. I'm tearing up. So much for waiting until my life depended on her. Sorry. Well, look, Jane. You've already got a C support. That's 1/3 of the way to marriage. Like, you're getting there. That being said, she might be beautiful. But maybe look at the contents of the soul. You said her soul was beautiful, but it's not. I'm just saying, don't put your dick in crazy. Wait, hold on, that's not... You don't have... I mean, you might have one. That's presumptuous for me to say. Basically, stay the fuck away from this woman. She's not good for you. We have plenty of other beautiful women here. Like, I think Hecate's and Kyros are a thing. Begonia's right here. She's strong. She's a beautiful woman. Who's also an ex-bandit who might be... Alright, we have, Fia might actually kill you for making a pass on her. Okay. We have Orlaith. She's a pretty woman. Go after her. Oh, wait, hold on. Please don't tell me those two have a conversation. Oh, God, what the hell is that going to be about? All right. Jane, anyone other than her, all right? Oh, yeah, wait, why the fuck did I forget? Ophelia's right here. That's a beautiful woman you can go for. Just stop what you're doing while you still can. I had begun to believe we would never leave the frozen tundra. I was hardly equipped for such journeying conditions. I'm not yet meant to end up as a frozen statue. Yet? Oh, you startled me. Did nobody ever teach you that eavesdropping is wrong? Well, you were muttering really loudly to yourself. What was I supposed to do, cover my ears? I shall forgive you. I'm certain you meant no harm. Right. So, why yet? I thought most people would hope to never become a frozen statue. You see, that is how I wish to be laid to rest. When I pass, my will is that I be encased in ice, and preserved in the farthest reaches of the continent. Oh, that's more creative than the usual tomb 3 paces deep. It's the only known way for the human form to survive the passing of time. In ancient graves, all that's found is, at best, skeletons. At worst, dust. Yet perfectly conserved human beings continue to be found by adventurers, bold or reckless enough to venture into the high peaks and deep tundras. Often, they join the ranks of the lost, yet not one of them fades away. The cold protects evermore. Okay, but why would you want that? The church says only those buried in hallowed ground may be born anew. Amidst the soil that is the mother's blessing, she welcomes them into her embrace. I am resourceful. My soul will fend for herself just fine, as I've always done. But there is no outrunning death, no matter what some may like to claim. Beauty such as mine deserves protection the most, wouldn't you agree? Alright, so at first I thought you were the straight man to your brother Polonius's insanity, but no, you're both just fucking crazy. You're both different flavors of crazy. You're Grape Fanta and he's Grape Crush. Like, yeah, they're technically different, but you're the same goddamn crazy. The concept of some brave explorer, centuries from now, coming upon me, finding themselves bewitched, entranced. Yet it shall be an impossible love, for I will have left this realm eons earlier. Is that not verily romantic? Wow. Yeah, actually. Maybe I should do that too. See who falls in love with my corpse. There would be someone. Count on it. Even if you could stand to work more in your hair. And your attire, my goodness. Being armored is no excuse. Armor can be beautified. You just haven't bothered. And oh my goodness, your skin is so rough. Is that a pimple I spy on your cheek? Are you aware of the concept of skincare? You know, I'm just happy you've not mentioned my weight. Usually people go for that when they're trying to be mean. I didn't bring voice to it, but I was about to voice the same exact thing of being like, wow, I'm pleasantly surprised you didn't go after the weight. This game just knows what I'm thinking. At all times. Get out of my fucking head. Get out of my walls. Props for creativity, again. That is irrelevant. Why, some prefer it like that. My little brother happens to... Okay, it's getting awkward now. Alas, brothers of mine, I tried. In matters of love, you remain... Alright. Ophelia. Very sweet of you to know that your brother likes bigger women and try to score him the bigger woman on campus. But your method of attack was insult her skin, insult her hair, insult her clothing, and then say the fact that she's fat isn't a problem. That was one of the worst attack plans I've seen since Napoleon Bonaparte. Bonaparte, he isn't pronounced like that. Anyways, you tried, but do anything other than what you just did next time. Alright, Pluto doesn't have anything going on, so the last... Jesus Christ, what the hell's gonna go on here? Huh? What's that racket over there? That's not how training weapons sound. Is someone fighting for real? Ha-ha! Fool! Foul fiend! Master of evil among masterful evildoers! The earth shall bathe in thy blood this day! I am too powerful for the likes of you. Step forth, hero. Try your best or die your worst. Cut it out, you two. Oh, salutations to you, our valorous headmistress. 'Tis a blessed day. Far reaches from when they come, our liege. Hello to you, too. Mind explaining to me why you're killing each other? Lend me thy assistance, oh my peer. Oh my god, they're besties. Lend me thy assistance, oh my peer without peer. The dark sorcerer, Frestrin, plagues our holy grounds. He threatens with hexes and torture of our very souls. Only a mere fraction of my power, that is. The tiniest fraction. Why, it's so small I can barely even see it. So vast is my power, you see. Oh, mother, the crackpots collide. You know what? Go ahead. Duke it out, vent some frustration. But would you mind doing it with wooden weapons? Apathy can probably prevent worst from coming to worst, but nobody wants to see pools of blood around the camp. But how will we vanquish each other with wooden weapons? Should we strike with enough Herculean strength, perchance? Ah, damn it, that's the point. I don't want you to kill each other. But he's the foul sorcerer Freston. He's a worm daring to oppose my reign of terror. You're allies. Get it through your thick heads. Keep it up and you'll go keep Delilah company. After I put an arrow in each of your knees. Understood? Aye, aye. Stern yet fair. An inspiration as ever. On this we agree, my righteous little pest. When General Kyra speaks, lions and dragons cower. A thundering voice, piercing the very heavens. A sight out of the mother's own nightmares. Oh, there's the headache again. Hold! Let me bestow upon you one of my miracle remedies. What? How dare you turn your back to me, the great Polonius? Return! Return at once and take my poultices! Aha! Victory hath been claimed by righteous knight Alonzo! Blessed be thy name, mother, in love and justice's name. That was everything I hoped it would be. That was absolutely wonderful. Anyways, the only thing better than that is Fango. Alright. Bounty Hunter, I'm gonna go with Warrior. Because I'm probably going to want to use Redbeard when I get him, assuming I get him. I don't know if I will. Could be up to debate. I'm assuming so. And honestly, with Fango's really high strength, I feel like this is just going to be better. Plus, the high accuracy of bows, in general, means that, give me 1 second here. Just means that he's likely to be able to have, like, a better time with the, bows. Because his accuracy issues won't really matter. And Reckless is +4 damage if the foe can counter. That's gonna pair very nicely with that. Alright. And also, though Begonia does need, like, promotion gains a bit more, it's worth noting that actually I could turn Ophelia into Fango. It's worth noting that because Fango's strength was capped, he overall had, like, there was a lower chance that him leveling up would have done anything for him. Whereas Begonia doesn't have any stats capped, so it's probably worth it for her to get a level up. Alright. Let's have Lopez, Begonia, and Fango go to the west. They can probably handle all of that pretty much by themselves. And then we'll also have Ophelia over there. And Jane, I don't know, Raleigh can take that side? Yeah, sure. Let's dance. Ah, can you feel that in the air, Conan, my man? It feels like the whelp's time swiftly coming to an end. I cannot say I feel anything, my lord. I didn't mean it literally, you ignoramus. Naturally, never mind that. Today is the day at last. Today, that uppity milksop simian finally gets what he deserves. He will rue the day he had the gall to fancy himself my better. I'll break his dainty neck with my own hands, and claim Powys and Wrexham both as mine. How do you intend on justifying this to the other Margraves, my lord? Who cares about the other Margraves, you idiot? Ha! The other Margraves, he says. Perhaps you should have been a jester rather than a gladiator. The other Margraves can kneel and lick my boots clean. That's what the other Margraves can do, Conan. You have made your point. Let us first win the day, and then we shall see if all goes as you predict. That's what I pay you for, Conan. You can save the poor attempts at wisdom. Doesn't suit you. Sorry, my lord. My deepest apologies. Now get out there and fight, if you're so sorry. Alas, may you live to grow out of your immature arrogance, and may you not drag me down with you in your folly. The time has gone. This time he has gone too far, much too far. Doll, we shall give them no quarter. Kill them to the last. But do bring Zacchaeus to me alive, if you're able. I would indulge in witnessing him beg to me for his life, before I personally snuff it out, without mercy. At your command, Lord Simeon. But if I may be so bold, perhaps it might not be best for us to retreat to the capital. Our troops are better trained and equipped than Conway's. We can rest assured that they will emerge victorious in your stead. It would not do for you to catch a stray arrow, my lord. Do not coddle me, doll. Who is the lord and who is the servant? This victory is mine to claim. I shall earn it myself. And when I do, that conceited boob's paltry domain shall belong to me. As shall the old fools in short order. Power shall rise to new heights. How can you not grasp the vital importance of today's bout, doll? I cannot duck out now. It would lower the men's morale. Yes, you may be right, my lord. Pardon me. I may be right, doll? Allow me to correct you. I am right. Moreover, your contract does not stipulate you can lecture me. Save your breath for the battlefield where it belongs. Verily, my lord, verily. Speaking of which, what are you still doing here? Move out. That's fine. I can bide my time. You'll get yours eventually. I only hope your due punishment doesn't spill over to me. When you enter combat with the enemy of either side, everyone will become allied. On the opposing side will become allied units. The cutthroats are unaffiliated and remain enemies regardless of which side you pick. Alright. So, anyone with the label of bandit, I can just attack. Nothing will go wrong. However, the second I attack someone who's not a bandit... Okay. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. So now, the million-dollar question will become, how do I play this? Oh, you're just gonna absolutely... Yeah! Well, you know what, honestly? There's not too much for me to really worry about at the start, right? Just send my units up, and we'll be completely fine. Let's see, you guys go like this. Yeah, we'll just let Begonia get this initial kill. Fango goes right here. Ophelia, you are now Fango. Begonia... Hold on. If we get Lopez over here as well, then all the more. Okay. And then you... Yeah. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright. Logically speaking, Begonia can pick up one more level up. Agari can visit here. The United Margraves of Glamorgan were once part of Tartarus, you know. That was until a little under 200 years ago, during Hierophant Dionysius II's reign. Think the current guy is bad? Now there was a tried and true tyrant. Things got so bad that people had enough and rose up in revolt. Everything below River Lesmosine split from Tartaros. That's what ended up being Glamorgan. Of course, it's not like things were perfect after that. Everyone wanted a piece of the pie, and we ended up with this mess of a nation. But all things considered, glad we don't have to deal with the Hierophant. Fair enough. Fia can go over there. Polonius over here, I guess. And then Apathy probably should also go over here. Bloop. Alright, enemy phase. Gonna have to try a little harder than that. Yeah, dumbass. I'm thinking Jane's gonna be okay. And... oh! Yeah, speaking of people that are gonna be okay, I do not think Raleigh fears anything at all from you people. Get the fuck out of my face. Alright, fairly simple turn 1. Yeah. Alright, I mean, do I even want to use her? I really don't think I do. Oh, Jane just cannot kill. Alright, well, I mean... this should go fine. Yes, perfect. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's see, what the hell are you guys? Iron Blade, Firebrand, Lance Reaver. Oh, that... okay, so that guy just doesn't move. Okay, fair enough. Oh, wait, Kyra can definitely... yeah, Kyra can weaken you. Ow. And then Jane can pick up the kill. Let's do Steel Blade, I guess. Lovely. I don't know if Jane is going to be a long-term answer, but she can certainly be a short-term answer. Now, the real question is, who am I going to want to spare? Simeon has pretty good stats. You have pretty good stats. But I already have a bitchin' druid. So it's basically going to come down to... oh, I just realized Samirius isn't here. I definitely meant to bring Samirius with me instead of, Polonius. Ah, well, Samirius is fine. They won't necessarily be behind just because they, missed out on one battle. Wow, Samirius' Shade skill is so powerful, I just forgot them in my barracks. Alright. Fango will then go right here. And it's been a little while since we've busted out. Keep your eyes wide open now. You wouldn't want to miss the dazzling triangle attack. Been a while since we've seen that. Now, Lopez, bless me with your scroll increased level up. Okay, cool. Love that for you. Thank you. Yeah. Give me the money. I know what the hell are you? Steel Axe and a Sword Reaver. Okay, well. Don't particularly care about that too much. Phyda over there. Ophelia over there. Polonius right there. Alright. Ooh! Okay, I'm fine with that. So, like, that guy doesn't move. Alright, easy peasy. I am going to need a lucky crit. And then Fia, yeah, she can just... easy goings. Alright, oh, and then... yeah, if I don't get the crit, I can easily just have... oh, wait, hold on. Alternative. Nope, okay. They're just too fast. That's fine. We go with this. We hope we get the 47% crit. Yes! Perfect work, Lopez. Give me more money. Ophelia, I just gotta be careful here. Yep, okay. Polonius can go right here. Ophelia over here. And then you over here. Perfect. Now, as for over here, largely the same shit can happen. Okay, you had the Iron Blade. Perfect. Alright, Agari, what weapon ranks do I want to increase with you? Lance. Unfortunately, given that that dude literally has a Lance Reaver, that's going to be a little difficult. But we can easily do this. Got him. Alright, and then there's also... Level 1, level 2, so... Yeah. What weapon rank do I want to increase more? Doesn't really matter that much. So we'll just do basic flux. Easy peasy. Alright. Since things are going so... Oh, and I can get out of that guy's attack range. Right, I forgot about how strong Flux is. Or Kanto, excuse me. Since things are going so easy, how are you guys doing on this fine day? I've been going through it the last few weeks. I don't know if it's bled over into, like, watching the Let's Plays. But, dear God, how the fuck do I even, like, segue into this? Thanks, Agari. That critical hit was very cool. Someone I knew, specifically the, I guess, stepfather of my best friend, died. Yeah, he was shot in his front yard 5 times in the chest. This isn't a bit. He was shot by a dude named Ricky Stems, which that doesn't even sound like a real name. So yeah. That's been what's been on my mind for, like, the last 2 weeks. And his name was James, the guy who got shot. And I was taking, Miss Steph, his partner, and my best friend's mother. I was taking her to work today, because she's always had bad anxiety about highway driving, and, it was particularly terrible, like, you know, ever since this horror happened. And while I'm taking her there, this probably isn't funny to any of you listening. Like, this is probably just funny to me because I've been going through it. You guys are probably like, oh my God, that's horrible. So I'm taking her back from work, and I have Spotify hooked up in my car. And the song that comes on as I'm taking her back from work, the first song that comes on, Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix. Which, for those of you that don't know, that is the song about a man who shoots his wife to death after he finds out she's been cheating on him. Not a song to put on during current circumstances. So I'm like, okay, shit, let me just real quick change the song. The next song that comes on is Santeria by Sublime. Another song about a man going to shoot someone. In fact, a song that explicitly has the lyric, and I won't think twice before I put that barrel down Sancho's throat. Believe me when I say I've got something for his punk ass. Again, not a song to have on. So I'm like, fuck. I change it again. Do It Again by Steely Dan. Really great song. And I'm like, okay, this is a nice song. It's a song that begins with 1.5 minutes of instrumental. So I forget what the opening lyric to that song is. And then I am harshly reminded that the opening lyric to Do It Again by Steely Dan is, "In the morning you go gunning for the man who stole your water. You fire till he's done in, but they catch you at the border." So I'm like, oh Jesus fucking Christ. I changed the song again. It's a Beatles song. Here Comes the Sun. I'm like, okay, alright, that's fine. That's a song that works? I can work with that. And then when the song finishes, The One I Love by REM comes on. Not explicitly about shooting someone, but also a song that might hit a little too close to home, so I immediately change it off. And then, fucking You Don't Mess Around with Jim by Jim Croce. A song about a man who uses his power and wealth to rob people until a young pool-shooting boy named Willie McCoy finds him and stabs, beats up, and shoots him for robbing him. Again, I really don't have that many songs about people getting shot in my playlist. It's just all of them came on at once. And then after You Don't Mess Around with Jim, it was Boogie Wonderland. So, you know. We got there in the end. But Christ, it was just a... It kind of made me laugh, but only because... It was a lot, alright? It was a lot. Alright. So, let me think here. Conan seems like an interesting character to get, but I don't really need him. I'm literally about to promote Begonia. Maybe they're items? I could take that guy's Lunatome and a Killer Lance with a short spear, whereas here I do get another compact axe. Alright, let me think about... I think I'm going to spare Conan and Zacchaeus. I think. Let's see what Lopez does with this level up. Alright, you're gonna heal up Begonia. Polonius, you're gonna visit this village. Once, Margrave Zacchaeus rode by a village at the edge of Conwy. The place was as downtrodden as it gets, utterly desolate. Margrave Zacchaeus made a point to pay them a visit, just so he could gloat and show off his expensive jewelry. Well, someone robbed him on the road after he left. He returned and demanded to be compensated for his losses, even though it had been highway brigands that mugged him. And if only they'd hit him harder to kill him. Dastard. Alright, so he's not a good person at all. How about Simeon? There was this one time when Margrave Simeon was traveling. He stopped for a night at a small village off the road. It was a remote, unprotected place, often beset by brigands. The villagers thought they'd be able to sleep easy, however, with the Margrave around to protect them for a change. Well, a noble him like him is like honey for bandit fleas. When they attacked, the coward used the panicking locals as distractions. Before anyone knew, he had fled, abandoning them. Too bad he didn't trip and crack his skull. Okay, so they're both horrible people. That guy might actually be scary because I forgot to bring the Hoplin Guard on account that I forgot to bring, fuck. Samarius. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit Conan. Just because he seems like a good guy. Also, comments have told me He is not named after Conan the Barbarian, but after Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the author of niche underground book, you might have heard of it, Sherlock Holmes? Yeah, you know, that guy that was invented by Tom and Jerry. Alright, how long have I been recording? 40, okay. Let's end the episode by breaking allegiances. Damn, I'm not gonna die for that slimy toad's delusions. Alright. What in the world is happening? A new enemy? Who could it be? What? It's that band of mercenaries that entered Barlow's employment. What? Why are they taking all my forces? They could not... They would dare to interfere in my affairs? Oh, and take Zacchaeus' side at that? Oh, very well. Troops! The sellswords are our foes. Kill them! Kill them all! Kill everyone that stands in our way. Oh, what are you waiting for, you fools? Very interesting. Barlow's mutts rear their snouts. They're attacking Simeon. Huh, a welcome development. Let's not spurn their kind gesture, shall we? Assist the mercenaries. Charge Simeon's losers. Alright. Now, I'm going to end the episode by getting Kyra the fuck out of the way. Okay? Okay. And honestly, I think I can leave Raleigh right there. Alright. Come back next time when I... Okay, that's gonna be a little scary, but, you know, I need that Master Seal, so... yeah. See you guys next time. Take care. I am a well-adjusted member of society. There is nothing wrong with me. I am going to be fine. Yeah.